Hello, P555. Real quick, God plays in mysterious ways. I was laying down. It's 10:30 here on the East Coast. I was laying down, getting ready for workouts in the morning, and something hit me and told me that I'd forgotten to do this, so I had to do it before I went to bed. Um, so jumping right in about technology, it's taken over our world for sure. The video above shows that. Um, so the first question is, how can you find a healthy balance with engaging and staying connected with real life experiences? The way that I do it is just limiting my time on my phone or on the computer or anything else. It plays a major factor into my life, and I'm sure a lot of yours. I mean, we take our classes online, so I try to just limit my time that I use technology. I think there's some great assets that you can get from it, but there's also time for real life time, family time, things like that. How do my values impact the way that you engage online? I think this and the next question about social media kind of play hand in hand. Um, I'm one that kind of keeps to myself. I'm not just going to throw my opinion out there unless it's needed, especially in the coaching world. I'll throw my opinion out there, but that's not on social media or how I engage in real life. I try to stay away from controversy. I try to limit what I put on social media. Once it's on, especially working at a Christian school, you're watched. You're watched by your players. You're watched by your families that go to your school. Um, so just the things that you put on, whether they're opinionated or pictures or whatever it may be, you got to watch what you put on. So the way that I limit myself, my boundaries are kind of, I stick to my football. I'm a Twitter guy. That's a good way to connect with my players. So I stick to football related things. Um, don't really stray from that. I may throw an opinion out there, maybe about the NBA finals or something like that, but that's about it. Stay really sports based. Don't really get in. You see people talking about politics and religion, and I basically I stay far away from anything that's um, has a big discussion and things like that. So that's just kind of the person that I am. I want to stay away from conflict. Um, it's kind of who I am. So moving on, what advice do I give to my students and athletes? I tell them one thing. I tell them when you put something on the internet, it's there forever. It's interesting. I interviewed for a job about 3 months ago. When I went in, they already knew who I was. They knew where I was from. They did a great job of background checking, and they said afterwards they offered me the job. And I asked how did they know all that, and they said they simply went. I do have a Facebook. I don't use it, but they said they simply went to my Facebook, checked out where my hometown was and what all that. And I have all that private, and I don't use it. But just if you have yours set to public, then they can see everything you post. So I use I tell them that whatever you put on there now is going to be there forever. So watch what you put on there. Um, Ending, I just want to say that technology's taken over. As I was reading some of this stuff and reading the chapter, I couldn't help but to think about on the sideline on Friday night. We have a tablet that each coach has, and 10 seconds after each play, we have that play on the tablet. We can watch it from the end zone and the sideline view. It's called Huddle Sideline. There's a few others out there that are probably better, but that's just what we can afford. So, technology is a major factor. So I hope you all are having a great week.